Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. Coming at you with some Highlander Warrior. Admittedly, a part of it, almost luckily, we'll see how this actually works in practice, is there's been so many Demon Hunters lately that Highlander Control Warrior seems to be one of the few decks that can potentially counter them, or at least has a good win rate against them. And I've been playing against them a lot, and I was like, you know what, it's hard sometimes for me, and I'm sure for others, to get good content when the 50% of your opponents are always playing the same deck. And I thought, well, what can I do for people who are getting annoyed against these as much as I am? And I figured it out. It's just to try to find a deck that will work against them. That way, if we queue up to a bunch, we can make a video on that. So here we are. And yeah, it's pretty much your typical Highlander Warrior. I admit I know not too many of them, but I always have so much fun playing Boom Boss Thogrun, especially with the Deep Miner brand, that I just had to include that in this one. So up to you if you want to include that or not. There's a couple different variations. Obviously, with Highlander, there's just any amount of cards that you have you can potentially play, right? And then you just build it to your particular play style. But this is mine. I admit I like a heavy control style. I like the idea of Boom Boss Thogrun, and I was thinking about throwing an extra mix, admittedly, but have not really got there yet. Okay, didn't burn a card. That's good. That's good. And I guess we just play the audio bot then. And I guess I could have traded this first, but they have weapons, usually. Not ones I guess we might want to destroy, I suppose. But I don't really think it's worth using Pouch of Coins, because I could Pouch of Coins, coin, shield block, but I don't think that's actually worth it, right? I think we just go face here. I guess I could have traded this, but I'm alright. Window Shopper. Never would have thought. Never would have thunk that that's what you would have had in your hand. Terrible. What do we do then? We probably just Burrow Buster and do like a trade. The only thing is, like, my audio bot kind of needs to be played here, or I want to give them value. Shucks. Do I care about that, though? I guess it's the real question. Do I care about it? I mean, kinda. 3/3 is a little annoying for me to have to deal with. And if we excavate, we're actually going to burn a card as well. So I think we just audio bot, do the 1-2 trade. Shield block. Hit for 3. Bam. Gotta try to get them down a little bit. The one upside, I guess, is if they try to do some Magtheridon shenanigans, you can actually get rid of the things with Reno, which means I need to maybe make some room so I can use Pouch of Coins to play this a bit earlier than normal. Yep. Okay, so that probably means it's not Magtheridon, right? Or else they would have just played it. Because then the 3 damage AoE would have wiped out my board. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll have to deal with that then, won't we? Sure. Okay, luckily they didn't have like a ton to work with there. Like I said, the only thing is, again, Burrow Buster, we might have to deal with burning a card. Like, that just might have to be something we do. Or we just Aftershock. Like, it'll kill my own, but it's a board clear. Trade. If I Pouch of Coins again, I will burn, but I think I need the coins. Because I'm going to need Reno, I think, sooner than later, based on what I see here. Is it worth it? I could always Garrosh's Gift, and also technically just burn whatever it gives me to make the room. Yeah, there we go. Because Garrosh, this will go away, and I won't burn a card, and we're in a good spot. Okay, that's good. That's good. And I guess worst case scenario, too, we could Zilliax, but I don't imagine that's going to be the case. I mean, this is all they're doing right now. Like, I don't mind just Burrow Bustering, you know. Sure. If they play even one Magtheridon, it'll be a Reno. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. It's not really. This is a. I don't even know what this is actually. Do we? I mean, I could just Bellowing Flames, Burrow Buster the 1 attack, like coin. I think that's probably worth. Kind of empties my hand out a little bit as well, which is what we've been trying to do. Okay. I'm accepting that's what happened. I guess I'm good with this so far. Really, as the control deck too. Like I feel like when I played this deck they're playing, they're used like most or all of their window shoppers, and they have yet to put on a lot of pressure. Okay, sure. Recycling. I understand. Wow. They're getting really unlucky, I think, is what's happening with their minion choices here. Okay, that's still not even fantastic for them, I don't think. Oh, what are they gonna do? Hero power, punch my 6/4, go down to... Because if all they have is a board of like 1/1s, a Blade Storm's probably not a bad choice, to be honest, just to clear them up. Oh, I mean that also works. I'm good with this. Just Blade Storm it. Whoop. It's almost gonna come back, and it'll have Rush again, because that's the beautiness of the card itself. Kobold Miner, please. Sure, I'm down for that. And you know what? Just because we're at the high enough mana now, let's do this. Get ourselves a free 3. Ooh, I think Dirty Rat. Honestly, Therazin is interesting. I don't play enough. I didn't even pay enough. I should have paid maybe a bit more attention to what was in there, but Dirty Rat is just such a good card, especially when I'm at 10 mana and I can combo it with Reno if I really need to. This will come back next turn with Rush, though, so I'm feeling all right. Oh, okay. Sure. That's some lifesteal for you. I think we just have to trade. They're at full health, I guess, is the annoying thing, but that's alright. I think we just trade here. Trade. Do we? Actually, no. I think we Dirty Rat. Try to drag something out of their hand. And then kill that instead. Yeah, I think that was the right play. 1,000 needles. Actually, and we really want to try to find Brain at this point. I know I keep talking about Reno, but I think they're out. I think they're out of a lot of Discover ability here. So didn't end up finding the Brain, it looks like. A little unfortunate. That's alright. We did get our weapon, which is oops. Okay. Fair enough. That's a good board clear, I admit. Punch. But I mean we have the recap, right? Like we can just sort of Craftsman's Hammer, punch something, draw some cards. You know, it's really not a big deal. Yep. I appreciate you. Hey, look at that. Craftsman, we got the free 6 armor. I think we'll hit here just because. Draw some cards. Ooh, Trial by Fire will be good later. And honestly, I think we just Hero Power Shield Bash. Keep ourselves almost at full health, even after that big swing turn they just gave us back. So, I will admit, so far it looks like the Throgran is not going to be super handy because we haven't drawn Bran or it yet. Really? Huh. Okay. Okay. I mean, I see you. Ah, they're just gonna... Okay, I was gonna say, all their threats are gone, right? Like, there was not much they could do. Obviously, that's the point of this whole deck, really, is not... Obviously, we include Boombust Throgan as kind of a win con, and sometimes Deep Mana Brain can get you that, but it's really just living through all your opponent's stuff and making them realize they don't have anything else, right? So with that, let's go try it again. And just like that, we're against yet another Demon Hunter. So, I mean, again, kind of just shows you what we're up against right now. Burrow Buster, good draw, I think. The Safety Goggles into the Stone Skin Armor is a pretty good start as well. Boom. Sure. Yeah, I do think we're just going to Safety Goggles, Stone Skin Armor. Get us some cards. Technically, if they try to go super aggressive, we do have a cheap Aftershock already. If not, we might just Dirty Rat. Although the only thing is we don't really have a board right now to sort of beat the Dirty Rat, if that makes sense. We could... We can't pop there, so they're going to be able to attack and get this out is the only thing, right? Like I was going to say, we could try to pop that and wouldn't really do any good. Because like Dirty Rat, I'm going to want to pull something out, but if they get out the window shoppers, they can play them both next turn. right? I'm probably going to want to coin Bran if I can help it as well. Is Aftershock good? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, like, it's good. Sorry, I just don't think it's worth it here. Let's kill this. And then I think we just Needle Rock Totem. I'm going to Dirty Rat. You know what? Like I said, we know that they're... Yeah, there we go. We get rid of a good Battle Cry bounce effect from their hand. Kind of forces them to hit something with their weapon instead of just hitting me in the face. Okay, I mean, they still now have to hit this and effectively wasted that other 3 damage, so I'll take it. Only thing is, of course, that means that they played 1 mana, so I could have technically Dirty Ratted the little one, or their Discovered one, I suppose, but that's okay. Not that I think hitting their Discovered one is actually that strong. They're setting up, though, to make it so I'm not sure if... Yeah, we might end up having to coin, like, Trial by Fire instead. Kind of what I'm getting at. Like, what do we want even here? Probably just Execute, which is kind of weakish. Armor and draw versus just armor up? I think so. Okay, so Reno is also good here. So yeah, we have some survival tools. The Trial by Fire will be good if they got demons like that are going to have board presence. The Reno, like, oh, the coin is so valuable now. So many different ways. I have to try to figure it out. Like, do I just deal with the first one with Burrow Buster? Try to go Burrow Buster, Trial by Fire, coin Reno. Sure, this shouldn't be too strong. Oh, Rush. I mean, that was like probably the best one they could have got, I suppose. I think we coin Trial by Fire here, right? There's just because if we do Burrow Buster, what's the benefit to coining out Trial by Fire? We can 1, 2, like 3, 4, and then value trade, so I'll have 1 left. Or we could just Burrow Buster and Trial by Fire next turn, and I'll take like 6 extra damage I don't need to take, but I'll get to keep the coin if I need Reno. I think we need to play towards the Bran is the only thing, so wish there was a way to like trade this here to get a 5. Anyway, it's alright. This is fine. This is fine. So we cleared their board, left us with a 5-3. That's not terrible. Again, my kind of hope is that we can set us up for a way that we can just play the Bran if possible. Mainly because, too, like, Badlands Brawler is not activated. We haven't excavated. We haven't excavated once this game. So if we could Bran, we could excavate twice, and then Badlands Brawler as a secondary sort of follow-up. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Again, this sort of puts me at, like, do I just Aftershock draw? Right? It clears their board. Am I playing too passive? 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like not the end of the world, but this is what I'm going with. It's interesting, I know, but technically we don't need this to always win the brawl for it to be valuable if we have to, right? And Reno doesn't need the double battle cry, so I think we're just kind of playing to survive, which is exactly what the Control Warrior kind of needs to do in these matchups. Sure. Yeah, ooh, Reborn, that's bad. But again, this board isn't as nasty. But I probably just want to excavate. Ooh, that's good. That is pretty good. I think we trade here. And then Heartbloom, so that way we finish off one of these. Okay. Not the one I would have hoped for, but that's alright by me. I do know from playing that deck, they potentially have some stuff here that, I don't know, they probably can win from this point if they have the right cards. Okay. I'm actually okay with this. Sets me up perfectly to just get rid of that with my Reno. It's against me. Yes. So that's kind of good. I'll take it, honestly. Except for that. That's kind of bad. We don't really have a way to shield slam that either, because they're going to hit us in the face, so we're going to lose all of our armor. And we've only excavated once, so did they get that from the box too? Wow, they got both of the perfect demons from the box, eh? This gives me a random 3-cost minion. I'm wondering if we have to hero power Badlands Brawler and just hope they don't have a second one of these, maybe? It's either that or we trade to find something. But I'm trying to think, what do we even have? Reinforced plating? Because we have Shield Slam. Ooh, Blast Charge actually works also quite well. Blast Charge. Gain some armor, please. Ooh, that was pretty good. We're still pretty low, but that was a pretty good comeback, that one. So I will take it. And then we have the Fire Bullet. So probably not the best against our current opponent. What did they get from this? I forget what that was from. We currently don't have our... Because like this only brings back our Ziliax is what we have it for right now. I've considered running more mechs in this deck for that reason, but at the same time it then slows down your early game, and most of the late game stuff is already kind of needed in here, other than maybe the Boom Boss, like I said, but... okay. 6, 7... 10? Yeah, 10. Okay. Okay. Reinforced plating is huge here, first of all. Give me a good 5 cost. Bridge Rift is kind of necessary, I think, for taunts. We can then do it like this. Since we got rid of their Cairn as well. There we go. Let's see, though. If they have that one that makes it attack everything, like they almost killed us with the last time, they can get, would that be 5, 6, or 7 attack or something like that right now? Which is still not enough, but would clear our board and get them a new window shopper. Which one's this? Ah, that's good too, though. Like, we've got some counter pressure now. 7, 9, 12, 16. We have 16 damage and counter pressure. Sure. As long as they don't get Magtheridons now, it would be ideal. Or that. That's actually lethal, isn't it? Ouch. Highlander Inquisitor, ever since it's come out, is just way too... Oh, they don't have... Because they don't have enough mana to hero power. Is that not lethal? No, they have the finale +1? Oh, wow. Well played. This is... Highlander Inquisitor is just way too strong. Always has been, in my opinion. But that's okay. You know what? We did our best. I think that was so close. They needed almost precisely this combination of stuff to come back and beat us after all of that. So I'm okay with it. Again, the deck is kind of to show you really how strong the Demon Hunter deck is right now. I believe this is one of, if not the top deck against the Demon Hunter, and still struggles to beat it on a regular basis, or at least I think its win rate is like 60% against them, which, you know, for being your only weakness is not fantastic. But anyway, that's all right. I enjoy Warrior, always do. Let me know if you want to see me play more. We never did get the Boom Boss Thorogran out, but, you know, that's just the way it goes, especially in Highlander. You know, you can't always play all your cards. But yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you in the next one.